This is the very first podcast. That's right. Yeah, we're taking a break from Star Wars content, aren't we, Messiah? This is my cousin, Messiah B.
Hi.
Again, your host Carlton, your slim brown skin, but these podcasts are gonna be audio. She's shaking her head over there. This is gonna be audio only podcast. No, you don't need to see our faces. You don't need to know what we look like. I shouldn't even said her real name on the thing, but I can't find her because she's younger. So whatever. She don't even live in this state. So today's podcast topic, the very first one, the topic is young love.
Big purr.
And these are called Cathartic Conversations. That's what I chose to be the name of the podcast. Cathartic Conversations. So you wanna jump straight into it, cousin?
Sure.
It's my cousin.
Okay.
So young love. We're gonna work our way up. You're in middle school. I'm in high school.
You're in college.
Oh shoot, I am in college. I'm sorry, I'm a freshman in college. I'm still used to saying I'm in high
Like
school.
you said, I'm in high school.
I'm a freshman in college. I be forgetting. So explain your school. JC.
JCOS.
Mhm.
And
I didn't do all that.
JCOS.
Explain what you've seen with middle school love at that school. Like, do the relationships last? What kind of couples get together? What kind of break up?
See.
How long do these be?
See.
Young love.
So the people at my school, they're weird, right?
Hold on. You can say initials. Well, don't say initials. Just say this girl or this boy.
Okay.
Because this video can go anywhere.
Okay. They're not gonna find you.
Okay.
Anyways, the people that I go to school with are very weird. So, I mean, some relationships go, then some of them break. So we got this one dude.
Alright, you told me about him.
This one dude and this one girl. See, the guy is like tall and not buff, but like has like somewhat of muscles.
He got meat on his bone.
Yeah, he has meat on his bone. And then the girl, she dresses like one of those trendy white girls. I'm so sorry, but like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like she wears all the fashion trends, but she wears it every single week. Like
So-
she wears the same thing every week.
Are they the good-looking couple?
I call them this. They're the foundation couple because I'm in foundation and everybody knows about them. So it's not like a surprise.
Would you say that they're the couple of the school? Like that's a couple to model yourself after, or that's a couple to look up to?
Yeah, I would say.
They're a good couple.
Yeah.
So that's a good example of middle school love. What about other relationships, like your friends? Do their romantic relationships last? Whether it's with a woman or a man, do they last?
No,
Why do you think that?
because one of my best friends.
Oh, okay. I know.
So, what happened?
You say your best friend Ashley.
My best friend. Yes.
How's his? Is he a good?
No, I said.
Oh, okay. T.
Yes, T. She is interesting. You see, she gets in and out relationships.
That quick.
Yeah.
Next day, she's got a different person.
Yes, just like the cousin that we know.
Our beloved cousin, him.
Yes, we love him.
Yeah.
But she's quick. She's fast with it. She doesn't care. She's very fast with it.
So, it's more. She just wants to be in a relationship.
I think so. She doesn't want to be lonely.
She doesn't really love the people that she be with.
I guess not.
Okay.
And also, they're very private. Just like, what is it? PA.
What I was telling you, they don't do PDA.
No.
They don't display
Nope.
affection anywhere. So they're a really private couple.
Yes, they are. But on like the second day, the day before the last day of school, we went to the park all day. So when we were coming back, she was like, "Hey, Messiah, can you tell blank that I would hold hands with them?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." So I told him, and she was like, "No, I'm scared. Just hold his hand. It's not that hard."
So it's kind of awkward middle school love.
Yeah, they
Very
don't
awkward.
talk to each other. Well, first off, they're not in the same class.
So okay.
And she was the 7th grader, he was 8th grader, and she's 12 and he was 14.
That's a
So,
difference.
yeah.
So they don't really care about age.
She doesn't at all. But hey, I still love her.
Gotta love her.
She don't really care.
So would you say that? I think the original question, or one of them, do middle school relationships last?
I don't know. Maybe. Just for some people.
Some people it lasts.
Like the foundations.
They lasted.
I think they last. I think they're gonna last.
Other people.
They
didn't really.
Not very much. Some of them do, just not all of them.
Okay. And do you think it's because they're young, because they don't know nothing about relationships? Because when you're in middle school, you don't know nothing.
Nope.
You don't know nothing. Just like high school, you don't know nothing.
You don't know who you love or...
No. Don't know. That's why I call it young love. They can probably hear them cars in the back.
Sorry. We're at the park.
Yeah, we're at a park in Illinois. I'm lying to y'all. We don't live in Illinois. I'm lying to y'all. We don't live nowhere close to Illinois.
We're just at a park in Illinois.
Good. No, that state is so far away. Good Lord. So, is it me now? You done with middle school love?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? No, before we get to me, what about you? Would you say your middle school boys? Do you think they're boyfriend material?
No.
No. Personality, looks, none of it.
Personality. Some of them have a good personality. Looks.
A few boys. A few.
There's not very cute boys out of my school. They're actually kind of ugly. Like they dress up like what? And they paint their nails, and I just like ugh.
You don't like that?
I don't. Ugh. No.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't date nobody.
You wouldn't date any of those guys at JC.
Probably not.
You gotta say they paint their nails. You don't like that. You don't like that stuff on a guy. Okay.
No, they could do it totally. I just you could do whatever you want. Just I just don't want you to paint your nails when you're with me. Okay. I love you
This
though,
girl.
but no.
So your experiences with young love are different. You haven't had a lot of, as I know, because I'm your cousin. You haven't had a lot of guys that you been kind of romantic with. No, not at JC. Yeah.
I mean, well. Well.
Two of them.
Yeah, but I shot my shot.
You did shoot your shot.
I shoot whatever it's called.
I say
God.
did shoot your shot.
I shot my shot, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. I did it and said no, but it's okay because.
But he lives somewhere totally different.
He lives
in the north.
I guess so. I don't know. But it's fine.
They have no clue who we're talking about. Okay. So, I guess it's me now. My experiences with young love, high school. And I'm not counting college because I haven't found nobody yet. Not yet. Different school. I'm going to a different school this year. So, 9th grade year, I would say. The one couple that did last, there was one couple that did last my freshman year. I'm not gonna say the names, but
Okay.
That's just their initials. They lasted, I think, for our entire freshman year. They were the ideal, long-lasting. Again, private too. They were also private. But do high school relationships last? Depends on who we're talking about, like you said.
Not all of them just last forever.
No.
It has to be you and the person you're with.
I think summer's a big factor too,
Yeah.
because a lot of high school couples, they don't last during the summer.
Oh, yeah.
That was definitely at HP. At HP, not all the couples lasted because the summer, that was 3 months without seeing them.
Mm-hmm.
So
FaceTiming and texting and calling is not the same as actually seeing the person.
No, it is not. And that's what you do when you're in high school. You FaceTime, you text, you call them, you know. That is if they go to the school. If they
If they don't, it's just like, what?
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna say. Yeah, if they're at the school, you
see them every single
day.
day.
You have that, and 5 days a week, seeing them in the halls. If they're in the same grade level as you, you have classes.
In the same class, everything. You have classes together. You see them at lunch. You see them everywhere.
You do see them everywhere, and to me, that's a real relationship. A relationship that's not really true to me is just FaceTime and texting and calling. That's not true to me, and that's what a lot of high school couples do. And it may be real to them, but it's not real to me. I couldn't do that. My experiences with young love are different. I had a girlfriend my freshman year. I don't talk about her because that was like 4 years ago. Yeah, I did have a lady freshman year, and it lasted for 3 weeks. Besides, you know me, my relationships are so short. They're so short.
They said 3 weeks.
It lasted for a solid 3 weeks, I remember. I think it was because of a stupid text or something. The way I reacted because of a text. I was like, so you're not going to talk to me? I was a freshman. I didn't know how to deal with that crap when we had a disagreement. So mine was different. And then sophomore year, throughout senior year, I was off and on. Well, I was a side piece now. I realized that I was the side piece. I realize that now. Because it was this girl that I was with off and on every few months. Let's call her Jay. I was with Jay for a while off and on. And that kind of sucked. Why are you laying down? This girl stretched out on the table. It's like a bug right there. It's crazy. It's a bug right there. So yeah, I was the side piece, but I didn't know that for 3 years, almost, dang near 3 years, because I didn't realize it back then. But she would tell me, she was like, after a few months, she would call me again. It's like, oh, my mom had my phone. My mom took my phone. I've been studying or something. But she would also say, my boyfriend, and I'm like, in my head, I'll be like, what the? And at one point, it was just this continuous loop of relationship over. Like, I would keep going back. She would tell me how a dude broke her heart or something. I was the side piece without knowing it. I was blind for 3 years. This is high school with me, so you don't know nothing when you're in high school. You don't know nothing. You don't know D. So that's my experience. And then, of course, there was like a summer relationship. I think my freshman year. Yeah, a relationship that was in the summer lasted for 4 days. I told you about that one. Oh God, that one sucked. That was weird. It just lasted for 4 days.
Wait, but like, can I just say that your hair looks like little worms?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because I took it down.
Sorry.
Oh no, I felt that too. That was one, and then it was another one. They just grew up in California.
What?
I think that was like what? It started on the 1st of September, and I don't remember. It was either ended on the 9th or the 19th. I don't forgot now.
You dated this girl in California.
I dated that girl in Cali, long distance crap. We're just gonna call her A.
Long distance.
Never. Well, for me, it never did.
Well, I mean, for certain people, it works.
Mind you, the girl that I dated for off and on, I never saw her, and she lives in our city. That should have been a red flag. And I think I dated her like 7 times. That was, I think, 6 or 7 times. I should have stopped after 3. This girl looking at me. So that's my experience with young love and couples around me. Oh, there was also another couple. They been together since the summer of our sophomore year. They're still together, despite them going to different schools. Please don't stop the audio on the side. They have lasted for so long. those are the only two I can think of that are pinnacle examples of young love really lasting. That may be the definition of a high school sweetheart because they still haven't departed from each other.
Cute.
That is cute. It was cute. What else? I haven't told you different stories about ladies.
Well, if I'm being honest with you, CJ,
I suck at romance.
Things you don't know. Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
I suck at romance.
Suck at
yeah,
romance.
I do. I do.
Like
I
really,
do.
like really badly. Like you suck at it. Like I love you, but like shoot, dude.
I know.
4 days.
Yeah. Well, high school, man. You don't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. I really didn't.
I really didn't.
And so, I think that have I learned? Not so much. 'Cause I haven't dated in over a year. It's gonna be close to 2 in 2022. The last time I was in a relationship was March 2020.
What?
It's been that long. It's been that long. Haven't found anybody different. Haven't found that lady yet. She may come. She may come one day. I don't know. Maybe when I'm in college. Maybe after college. Maybe after college. I don't know.
Maybe at Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna work there next summer probably.
Get you a Christian girl that reads
Yeah.
her Bible.
Yeah, get a solid Christian lady.
I mean, I don't want to be racist, but they're all white. So.
Nah, there are no black women.
You been to Mark?
I know a black one.
Oh.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
She's pretty cute.
She is pretty cool. Shout out to her if she ever listens to this. Yeah, so maybe it'll be a girl at Chick-fil-A that I meet. Maybe I'll fall in love with one of my coworkers. Who knows?
Oh no.
That'd be
We'll
some
never
mess.
know.
That'd be some mess.
And then when y'all break up, everybody's gonna be mad at you.
That'd be so weird. See her like
See her
6 days a week?
Every single day.
6 days. Ooh, that would be so weird. I wouldn't do that.
That's what you do at school when they break up, CJ? You see them every single day.
Who I wasn't in a relationship with.
Oh.
I seen her 5 days a week in the hall, and I was miserable. Messiah, I would see her, and I would get reminded of that event every time.
Dang.
Like I think I seen her coming back from the bathroom. She was coming this way, and I was going that way. I was like, man. What was another time? I walked in, her and her 2 friends. They just chuckled and walked out. I'm serious. Like that happened once. I like, girl, we didn't even date, but I walked in, she chuckled, and she walked out.
They was talking about you. I'll be honest with you.
I don't know. It was another scenario. She walked into the classroom, and it was like I wasn't even there.
Dang.
I think I said, I said, hey, her initials are, but let's call her CRW. Let's just say that CRW. She, I said, hey, CRW. She said, she didn't even look at me. She said, what's up? And ooh, that broke my heart, man. That shattered me. I said, Then there was another time. Well, it's been way too many awkward scenarios over a 2-year period for me to think about all of them right now, of me running into her. It's not speaking. I tried to come back. I hugged her in the lunch line one time, and she hugged me back, but I couldn't get her back. we couldn't restore that connection. I tried.
Hugging people is so awkward when you're in school. That's so weird.
I agree with you.
Like, why would I go for a hug? We can't do it after school.
I hugged her at dismissal, but that was the only time it wasn't kind of, hugged her at dismissal because nobody was paying attention to you when y'all want to go home.
Yeah.
That's a nice Mercedes. That's my experiences. I liked her, but I never told her. Never had the strength to tell her. Hint, hint, audience. We didn't get together, but my cousin knows what I'm talking about. But therapy. I can tell the audience that I went to therapy about that. My therapist like, it's not her story, it's you. I was like, oh crap. She was like, we agreed that if I make it about her, I'll never be at peace. Because for like 2 years, for 3 years, I was making it about her. I remember, didn't I tell you one time I cried in the shower about that?
Yeah.
Oh God.
you
Oh, that was my senior year. I went in the shower, and I was, I just stood up. I was like, oh my God, it was so bad. I had to talk to like the school counselor about her. Oh my God, it was bad. She was like, yeah, you're grieving. I was like, yeah. She was like, well, you could talk to her and ask her, can y'all talk again? I was like, I was too scared to do it even back then. I didn't have the strength to tell her anything. I was scared of her.
Oh, you were scared of her.
Oh my God, because I thought she would be angry. Even though she told me, she's like, no, I'm not mad. Man, I think I apologized like twice.
Hey.
She wasn't mad, but I was still scared to talk to her. And I never told her how I felt. She never knew. I held her accountable as if she knew what I felt. That's how crazy that was. That's the truth. But I was young. I was a junior in high school. She's a senior now. Shows you how much time has passed. When I knew her, I was a junior. She was a freshman.
Wait, am I gonna be a junior next year?
No, that's not how it works.
What am I gonna be?
You are a junior. Hold on, wait a minute. You're a junior, your third year of high school.
So what am I gonna be for next year?
You're gonna be in 8th grade, honey.
I'm gonna be in 9th grade.
Oh crap! I'm sorry. My math is wrong. No. Next year in August, you're gonna be a freshman, right?
Freshman, I guess so.
Then 2 years from now, in August, sophomore. That's your second year.
Okay, and then
Junior's third year.
Okay.
Of course, senior, final year. You're
I
done.
am going to be a freshman, everybody.
August 2022.
August 2022.
22. You're gonna be a freshman.
Biggest purr.
That's an achievement.
Yes, sir. Haven't learned anything.
We've been going for 22 minutes. Who has?
Haven't learned anything since like 6th grade.
I think I knew more Spanish than the people at my school who've been there since 6th grade.
As long as I know how to do math and read, I'm good. I feel like that's literally all you need. Are you about to have an argument with a random person about the Civil War and the World War II?
Hold on, wait. That's a discussion for off
sorry.
the page.
So sorry.
That's a discussion for off page, well, off camera. We did a solid 22 minutes talking about young love. Very first podcast, Cathartic Conversations. My cousin Messiah. I can say her name because she's young. Y'all not gonna find her.
Yeah, you're not.
They can't track you down.
Probably.
You're not on the internet.
Yes, I am.
JC.
JC.
They can't find
TT.
you. Who?
TTCJ.
Oh well, you know what? She's young. Y'all not gonna find a 13-year-old girl.
Her.
She don't even live in this state. She
Nope.
live in what? You live in
I
New
live-
Jersey?
I
You live in?
I live in New Jersey. Yep.
Wait. Is Jersey? Is it really Jersey?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta come
Long
up there.
Island.
I gotta come up there.
You do. You have to see the Jersey Shore and
Long Island.
Staten Island.
It's New York, sweetie. How you don't know your state?
I just.
How do you not know your state?
I don't know.
It's New York, ma'am.
No,
You-
it
you
is
don't-
not.
Long Island? I'm sorry,
Oh.
Staten Island. That's me. I think
Staten Island
is New York.
Jersey.
No, that's New York.
No, it's not. Where did they film the Jersey Shore at?
The Jersey Shore.
The show. Oh my god.
We gotta end this podcast, though. You know I had to close out with something silly.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye. That's a good 23 minutes. Let's go.